be trying to clock my tea like, oh, you wear the pants in your relationship. I do. This is my program, okay? You can do the whole submissive woman. You want a man that's going to lead you to stand and third. Not over here, okay? I am bossy. I like men who listen. I don't do all of that, oh, submissive woman, follow the leader, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can have that. I wear the pants, the skirt, whatever you want to call it. He does what I say, and that's how I like it. I like it here. He love it here, okay?
Now, I did a video on this chick a while ago. It was her and her boyfriend, and he came online to defend her from the people talking bad about her online. Now, that was a while ago, and she's still on here talking real greasy, so apparently nothing has changed. But for the people who didn't see that video, I want y'all to check out everything I had to say about this couple. And I had a whole lot to say, but the point of this video is to tell you men, please do not end up like this guy. Check this out.
So I made a video saying that men should pay for everything, and someone said, what value do you bring to a man's life? Not no basic answer.
Now, before I finish playing this video, let me play the original video so y'all can see what she said.
Men should be paying for everything, and I will stand on this hill for the rest of my life. A high caliber woman literally raises a man's social currency. I cannot tell you how many times I have been out with a man and he will get compliments from other men just because I'm with him. I'm the bad bitch. Why is he getting compliments? But if you think, especially if you're with a man like that's in business or something like that, if you think that you being by his side doesn't get him an extra zero at the end of the day on that dotted line, it does.
Now, she said a little bit more than that, but this was the gist of it. Now, let's go back to the first video where the question was, what value does she bring to a man's life? And her fiance was about to answer that question.
The value that my fiance brings to my life is, I can't put it into words. I can't put a numeric value on it. It's beyond all of that. But there's a level of balance in my life while being with her. She is completely independent. She is her own woman. And for me, that is what I need. I need someone who's going to push me forward. I don't like these questions because it diminishes what a woman's real value is. I don't need her to cook. I don't need her to clean. I don't need her to pay bills. I just need my woman to know what she wants to do with her life, and that's going to motivate me to do better. Being with you has elevated me. That's the value you bring to my life. So f this question, Trey, TikTok. I'm sick of this dumb ass, and I'm tired of being politically correct. It's annoying that I have to get on here and explain what value you bring to my life. It's stupid. It's dumb. Why do we keep having these back and forths? Get in a relationship and you tell me what value your woman brings to your life. Oh, you probably don't have one because you're having this discussion on TikTok. Get a job, get a trade, get an education, get married. And stop asking my fiance dumbass questions because it's pissing me off. You're not bringing value to my life by asking these questions. That's the bigger picture.
Now, I know the women were loving that, but before I go into my breakdown, I want to play one more clip because it's going to explain everything you've just watched.
And Black women are the only group of women that are leading our men, and we're the only women who have it right. Patriarchy has convinced us that we need to follow our men, when in all actuality, it's the other way around. The whole world is ran by men, and look what it has come to. Men are about power and control, and women are driven by intuition, and we're about community. Imagine how much better the world would be if it were ran by women. Women are womb carriers, and with our womb, we have a direct connection to the divine. We hold the past, the present, and the future by being womb carriers. God is literally a woman. It is only the divine feminine that can create. So why would you think that God was a man? You will never be able to decenter men if the deity that you pray to is a man. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Have a great day.
Now, there's no way you could have watched that last clip and not understand what's been going on in this whole video. Stevie Wonder can see what's going on here. There's so many things wrong with what she said and what he said. Let me just break some of this stuff down. The first thing I want to get out the way is when she said black women are leading black men and y'all the only ones who got it right.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Lady, black women aren't leading black men. You're just leading your black man. That's it. You're definitely leading him. There's no question about that. But ain't nobody leading nothing over here. Black women will never lead black men. Just because a couple couple of you found some saps and suckers to go along with it, don't mean we all go along with that. And let's talk about leading. It is hilarious to me how y'all love to come on here screaming leadership, but y'all don't want to pay for anything. How does that work? How could you be the leader of something, but you don't want to pay for anything? It is insane to me. Do you understand part of being a leader is the willingness to share what you have with everybody else, to make sure everybody else is good? Being selfless. Y'all don't have that when it comes to money. Y'all do it with food and some other stuff, but y'all don't do that when it comes to money, paying bills. Y'all always looking for somebody to pay for you. Have y'all ever heard a group of women sitting around talking and being proud of the fact that they pay for everything? Have you ever heard of that? Because I know I haven't. Being selfless means you would do that, but y'all don't want to do that. You also have to be accountable to lead, which means you'll have to acknowledge when you're wrong. You can't just play the blame shame game and start crying when that doesn't work. You have to be able to take it on the chin. You women are not going to do that. 80 to 90% of you can't even say the two words, I'm sorry. And this is the part that really made me laugh. She said women will lead with intuition and community. That is so funny. Are you talking about the same intuition that'll have you dating a married man for 4 years before you realized it? Are you talking about that intuition? The same intuition that puts you in so many bad situations? Are you talking about that intuition? Are you talking about the same intuition that'll have a woman malfunction because she's so scared of making a decision because she's worried about making the wrong decision? Are you talking about that intuition? And then community? You always talk about how us men are always fighting. You women go at it all the time. You can't put 3 women in a room who don't know each other without some type of argument, or I don't like her or she don't like me. Something catty is gonna happen. You do that. So miss me with that whole community thing. I think a lot of you women confuse us not wanting to argue with you, us not wanting to fight with you as you lead us. That doesn't mean you lead anything. The only thing that's going to lead you to is being single. She also said they should be leaders because they are womb carriers. Really, lady? Well, let me explain something to you, lady. Do you understand your womb will be useless without the seed? Do you understand that? It doesn't work without the seed. So why are you talking about that like that is a thing? We work together to create babies. It ain't just y'all job. And then when she mentioned decentering men, that told me everything I need to know about her. She don't even like men. She's only settling for this dude because he's the only sap that will play along with her rules. And let's talk about this dude. He is a true blue simp. I promise you, when he was talking about the things that she do for him, I bet you he's reading off a cue card. It sounds exactly like the stuff that she would say. The question was, what value does she bring to your life? He said, oh, well, she's completely independent and she's her own woman, and that helps push me forward.
How, Sway?
How does that push you forward? Please explain that to me. He sounds like a chick. That's what a chick would say. And one more question, sir. How is she totally independent if you pay for everything? How does that work? She doesn't pay for nothing. How is she independent?
You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And is this man sitting in a stool? He seems so much smaller than her to me. I hope she's not putting hands on him. He did say she elevates him. Maybe he's just talking about every time he doesn't do exactly what she say. I'm joking, of course, because it's never about your height. It is about your heart. If you're going to be a leader in your household or a man in your household, your size is not going to change that. And by watching this video and her video, I know exactly who the man of this relationship is. This woman has all control in this relationship. He can't tell her nothing about her clothes, hair, nothing. He can't even tell her to come to the other room if he need her. Like, this is what I'm talking about. She posted this online. He ain't gonna say nothing about it because he has no control. She won't get him anything to drink. She won't fix him a plate. And this dude is probably running around there like Benson serving her. She probably controls him. He can't go here. He can't go there. He needs to wear these clothes. He can't wear those clothes. She has full control of everything. That is her world, and she's allowing him to pay for it. And look at her face the whole time he's talking. Just look at her face. She is so proud of him because he got all the lines right. She's looking at him like one of those elephant trainers when it does all the tricks that she was asking him to do. This man has no backbone whatsoever. I know some of you are going to disagree with me. That's fine, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing here. He has no power, no control, and this is not going to end well for him. And this is why he got so upset at Trey, because she made you come online and say that. You had no choice. And the reason why I know she made you do that is because you said you don't want to do this. You're tired of this. I'm going to tell you something, sir. If I'm the man in that household, I'm not doing it. I don't care what she's talking about. I'm not going to come online and defend myself to your following. I don't care what she's talking about because I'm a man, sir. My woman ain't gonna make me do something I don't want to do that doesn't make any sense. Why are you even online? You should have told her I'm not doing that and left it alone. But you can't. You can't tell her you're not doing it because then she's gonna punish you. That's what's gonna happen. She's gonna punish you. And you knew that. This is why you did it, and that's why he's so frustrated, because he couldn't tell her no. He has no say-so in that household. So don't get mad at Trey for asking that question. Get mad at yourself because your girlfriend made you answer it. And I know what some of you think, and I'm only saying this because I don't like what this young lady said. You are right. I don't like what she said. And the fact that this dude came on here trying to co-sign it, I have a problem with that. Because ain't no man with a pair of cojones gonna come online defending their woman after she said women lead men and then talking about how to decenter men. No man with any backbone is gonna be okay with that. And the fact that he is okay with that and that he's dealing with her, it lets me know exactly what kind of relationship this is. You think this is the type of woman that's gonna get up and do anything for her man? You think this is the type of woman who's gonna listen to her man? You think this is the type of woman who's gonna let a man tell her anything, follow any directions? She already thinks she's superior to men. There are a bunch of men out there who have women in their lives doing the exact same thing. They don't cook, they don't clean, they have those Cardi B relationships. In a lot of those situations, the woman was there with that man from the start, and they finally got to a certain place and that man said, I want my woman to just enjoy life. So there are a bunch of these situations. So I don't have an issue with that. I am reacting to this man and this woman specifically. I'm just sharing my opinion. And if you don't want people having an opinion about your relationship, don't share it online. Of course my opinion could be wrong. I don't think so, but of course I could be wrong. To me, it seems like he's one of those men who are just happy to have a girl in his arms, so he's willing to put up with anything. There is no question in my mind that she is settling for him because he's the only one that's going to deal with it, and that's why he's there. Because the fact is, women don't like weak men. They will deal with them, but they don't like them. So this isn't about me disagreeing with everything they said. There is some truth to a woman bringing value to a relationship outside of cooking and cleaning and all that other stuff. Especially if you're in the business world or something like that. She's right. But those are special women. Those women know how to dress. They know how to act. They know how to talk in those situations. Those women bring value. But that goes back to another point. Because you women love fighting with men, especially you feminists, when we say we don't want 304s, women with high body counts, women who dress like 304s, women who act like 304s, your past matters. And we say that because of what she's talking about. I don't care how great your woman is today. If everybody in that room knew her past and they knew how she got down, just like I say your value can go up, your value will go down because they're looking at you like you're a damn fool for being with this woman. The same way George Costanza looked at Richard Gere when he was trying to wife that streetwalker in Pretty Woman, that's how them people gonna be looking at you. So y'all can miss me with that because y'all love to say stuff like this, but when we use this same talking point to prove our point, then it's not acceptable. And I want to say this last thing. I don't really care about these people's relationship. Please understand that. I'm only sharing this video because I like to warn other men on the women you want to stay away from. Because this woman could potentially be a problem. And a lot of us men are out here blind trying to figure this stuff out. I'm just here to try to give you some warning signs. The thing is, what most people don't realize is when somebody is getting everything they want, they are happy, they are the best person in the world to be around. But once you stop doing exactly what they want you to do, or things start going sideways, that's when you're going to realize the true person that you're dealing with. And I honestly believe that's what's going to happen with this guy. Because if things go bad in this relationship, he is going to see her true personality and it ain't going to be pretty. So men, if you're out there dating, just be smart. Nothing good is going to come from a woman like this. And to this brother in the video, I don't have an issue with you, man. I wish you luck. I just know if you ever wake up one day and you're sitting there and you're miserable because you realize you probably made a mistake marrying this chick, you can never ask the question, why didn't anybody tell me or why didn't anybody warn me? Because I did.
I just told you.
But I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think my assessment is wrong? Do you agree with it? Please like the video and leave a comment. I love listening to what you guys have to say. And don't forget to hit that hype button because it really helps me out with the algorithm and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.